Howdy there. All right, we're going. Woo! All right, welcome to the Armchair Masterminds. I am Peter, and this is my sister Jackie. I
Oh,
wouldn't
it
say
just
love. I
said
wouldn't
live.
say lovely. Yeah, I know it says live for me.
Oh, it
All
just
right,
turned on live for me. Okay. Hi, yeah, I'm Jackie.
yeah, we're in the Armchair Masterminds because we're great at sitting around watching things, and we think we're the best at everything. So that pretty much
Naturally.
describes us pretty well.
hmm
Pretty well. Yeah. So, Jackie, why don't you tell them about yourself a little bit?
I'm Jackie. I'm alive, and I like talking about shows.
What kind of shows do you like talking about?
Well, as you know, Peter, and nobody else knows, but we talk about Survivor every single week, so we
Yeah,
just decided to start recording our conversations about it. We also plan on
exactly.
talking about other things too, but
Yes. Yeah, and that'll help for when we audition for Survivor. We can be like, hey, just check out our YouTube channel, Armchair Mastermind.
naturally.
Yeah, exactly. And so that way they can come see how amazing I am and all the great insights that I have when it comes to Survivor. And
Eh,
they can see my dorky little sister kind of there too. But,
that's not how it's gonna be.
oh no, yeah, I'm sure it won't be like that.
No,
No.
not a
Yeah,
chance.
no, but see, I am currently at Arizona State University. I enjoy talking about Survivor a lot with my sister. It's one of the things that basically the only thing that we keep in touch for is talking about Survivor. We talked about Big Brother a little bit too. I've gotten her to start watching this season. I've kind of watched the last couple seasons live, and I've gone back and watched some of the prior seasons more before that. And then I mean, and even other shows too. Basically, if I get into something, I kind of get religiously into it, and then I really need someone to talk about it with. So whether it's Game of Thrones or different things like that, along with the reality competition television. 'Cause, no, those are really kind of my favorite things. Yeah. So what do you think we want this, or what do we? Can you explain what our goal with this kind of is, Jackie? What
Oh
we're
yeah.
planning on doing.
What we're planning on doing is we're planning on just doing our during the Survivor season, we're planning on doing weekly updates, but we're also planning on doing a decent amount of off-season coverage or a couple videos of off-season coverage rather. Um, and we like doing like making fake casts for seasons and we like talking about past players and so I think we're planning on doing one about underrated contestants, a winter season potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And we also are really into other television, so if we want to talk about that kind of stuff randomly. And so, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. No, I think just kind of share our thoughts on things that are going on. Well, we'll probably get a Big Brother one, video in here or two, just kind of our
Mhm.
thoughts of what's going on exactly. We're not necessarily the hugest experts
When
um,
it comes to Big Brother.
when it comes to Big Brother, but when it comes to Survivor, we've seen every episode of every
Mhm.
season. It's and we spend way too much time talking about it, and
Yes.
90% of our conversation most of the time ends up being us trash talking about who would be better on Survivor, which I'm sure anyone who ever watches these will likely get to hear because I'm the future Survivor winner. She's the future Survivor first boot. If she,
Not a chance.
if a miracle happened and she got onto a season, she would be the first boot.
I'd
And
be way more likely to be cast than you. Just saying.
sure, keep telling yourself that. I
I'm,
mean, I think
I'm
my
vastly more interesting.
our whole entire family agrees with me that she would be the first boot. First boot.
No,
It's
they don't.
pretty much, yeah. Um, yes. Um, yeah. Well, so as I said, this is basically 90% of our conversation when it comes to these sort of things, and it's basically the exact same every single time. Doesn't really change. But that's why it's funny, right? Yeah. If we just say the same thing over and over again, eventually it gets funny, right? That's
Yeah,
how things work.
definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, and we also get very competitive. We tend to do we do like to do a power ranking competition against each other when it comes to Survivor. I'm
Hmm.
far superior at it.
No,
Uh, yeah,
you're
I
not far superior.
every once in a while I'll give her a couple bonus points just to help her out a little bit, but
No, you don't.
I'm a lot better at it than she is.
No, you're not. No, you're not. The only season we had a major difference in points was Co Wrong, where I had tons of points on you.
That sounds like false news to me.
That is not fake news.
No, it's definitely fake news. Come on, who are they gonna trust?
Me. I'm much more trustworthy. They can even hear it in your voice. You'd be terrible at Survivor, Peter.
Uh, keep, I tend to disagree with that, but yeah, no. So yeah, so we're probably thinking, we're going to have a couple things go on. During the Survivor season, we'll probably be a little more regular, talking about each episode. But and right now, I think we got a couple things that a couple ideas in the process. Like Jackie said, the different if we were going to cast a couple different seasons, or if we
Hmm.
want to just talk about older players. Since we've gone through and seen every episode, we like to talk about some of those underrated players, or
Hmm.
the different things like that we'll probably bring here.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the underrated contestants because I feel like there's a lot of people who showed a lot of promise over the seasons that just kind of get overlooked.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it really depends. We just got to kind of figure out how we want to approach something like that.
Hmm.
How exactly, how do we classify as underrated? Like, is that just kind of how, if we view that they, most people don't respect them? What
I feel
exactly?
like it's either a um how people don't like if you don't think people tend to respect their gameplay or they
Mm-hmm.
just kind of seem to slide by in the history books without anyone really giving much attention to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Like um like for example, uh if you're looking at Kara Moen with the final three with Cochrane or whatever, I would say that a large amount of the community does appreciate Dawn and what she brought to that game. But what a large amount of the community doesn't appreciate is Sherry. Like, you can make an argument for her. But Dawn would be a little bit of a common opinion, so probably not counting as underrated.
Yeah. No, no, that's true. So here, I've got an idea, Jackie. Why don't we go through a couple, just kind of Survivor trivia kind of facts for you? Do you have your favorite player ever? Do you have a favorite player ever?
Oh my God, that's too hard. When anyone ever asks me this, I just say Billy Garcia.
I'd
It's
take that
too
answer.
hard to choose one.
No.
I think I'm
All right.
gonna, yeah.
How about from the last 5 seasons, favorite player?
Ooh, Aubrey Bracco.
Okay. And why exactly? What makes her your favorite?
She's amazing. I know, but she's like, I mean, like in Game Changers or whatever, she had like a huge like underdog storyline that wasn't shown. And Aubrey is also like, I don't know, she's like super intelligent. She was running the show on Co Wrong, and she's just really cool. Kind of, I
Okay.
don't know, I like Aubrey.
Yeah. No, I don't. There's nothing wrong with liking Audrey. I think a lot of people will identify with the type of person she is,
Hmm.
and so she's able to get a large support that way. All
Oh,
right.
Peter, same question. Past
Same
five
question.
seasons.
All right. Let's see. Past 5 seasons. Because this last one was 34, right?
Yeah.
So we're going
So I think we're going San Juan del Sur.
seven forward. You know what? I would say Sandra, but where I mean, yeah, she guess she was technically in the last 5 seasons.
But
Uh,
is her really her origin season in the past five seasons?
well, I think she's gotten better as the season as she's kind of gone on more
Hmm.
seasons. Um, that I really
Okay.
can I really kind of identify with her, kind of snarky remarks, and
Oh
just
yeah, most
and
definitely.
and her looking into the camera after she
Yes,
did the sugar
breaking that
thing.
third wall.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I think she's definitely, and she's the type of player that's like straight up. Like if there's anyone in these kind of seasons, I identify a lot with her. Like she's the type of person I
Hmm.
think I could be, sneaky at times, but most of the time she's just very straight up with people. Um,
Hmm.
it's I really enjoy watching her. It's a good time.
Yeah, she's entertaining.
She is the queen. She is the
Yes,
queen.
she is the queen. So, if okay, so how about this? We're rephrasing it. So, San Juan del Sur to present without any not including the returning seasons.
Does that include game changers?
That does not include game changers
So so
or
so
second
basically,
chance.
so basically, you're giving me San Juan del Sur,
Yes.
Worlds Apart,
Yes.
Co Wrong,
Yes.
and Millennials versus Gen X.
Yes.
Well, we can just we'll scratch everyone from San Juan del Sur and Worlds Apart. We'll just kind of ignore them for now. So
Well, I would say probably yes. I mean,
those
like
the
Natalie
people.
Anderson, but besides
She
that.
she will never be my favorite after watching her on Amazing Race. I will never be a Twinnies fan, but I just can't stand them most of the time. It's
Oh, okay.
I mean I guess she's all right when it's just her, but when anytime the two of them are anywhere near together, I don't want to I don't want to hear them. I mean, from that season, I liked like Josh and Reed. I enjoyed them.
I thought that they
Uh,
could have been interesting.
yeah. Um, let's see. I really liked Millennials versus Gen X. It was one of my favorite.
Hmm.
I did call Adam winning the entire time, like from the
Uh,
very beginning. So
okay, can I tell the story of this?
sure.
Okay, before Millennials versus Gen X started, I, when we were watching the preview videos and doing all the pre-stuff, I was leaning towards Adam. And then after the first episode, we decided to make like our official winner picks. And I switched from Adam to Mari, and he chose Adam. And I felt like such an idiot after the fact.
For the record, I did have Adam as my winner prior to the season as well.
But I had him as my winner prior to the season as well, too.
Yeah, but after one episode, you switched, and then that person got voted out the next episode. So that really should tell people how good she is at predicting things.
I am typically better than you. I had a
Not when it
one
not when it comes to winner.
misstep. One
Not
misstep.
not when it comes to winner pick.
Okay, I chose Malcolm, like the rest of the internet. You chose JT. He was voted out the next episode, so how much
JT
better are
got
you?
JT got further than Malcolm.
Excuse me, Kyle, Jason, Peter.
Who did you choose, Jackie?
What?
Who did you choose?
Oh, at the beginning of Koran. Oh
I
crap, I
think you
chose
chose
Anna.
Ty. Oh no, yeah, it was Anna. You chose Anna. Yeah, again, Kyle went further than Anna.
Okay, but when you were talking at the merge, I was actually debating between Michelle, Aubrey, and Ty, and then it was
No,
like,
no, wrong,
and I chose
wrong,
Aubrey.
wrong. You were not. No, you were
I was.
100. You were 100% on the Aubrey train. Do not give me that. You were way. No, no, no,
I was not on the
no,
Aubrey
no,
train, but yeah,
no,
you
no,
didn't
no,
see a
no,
huge amount of
no,
Aubrey
no,
pre-merge
no,
and co-wrong. I was
no,
100%
no,
on the Aubrey
no,
train moving forward from
no,
there.
no, no, no.
Okay,
You're
just because you
lying.
don't remember things doesn't make me a liar.
You're lying.
I'm not a liar. I'm not lying.
Let the record show that Jackie's lying, as always.
Okay, I don't think anyone's even gonna believe you on this.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Find another question. If you could only watch one season for the rest of eternity, which season would it be?
duh, 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 duh. That's hard. My initial reaction is to say Micronesia, but I basically have already done that already, so maybe switching it up probably would be good at this point.
One for the rest of eternity.
Duh, 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 duh.
Can you choose one?
It's hard.
How about one from the first 10 seasons?
One from the first 10 seasons?
Yeah, if you could
Oh,
only
God.
yeah, if you could only choose one season from the first 10 seasons to watch, what would you watch?
Pearl Islands.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better. Yeah, it would definitely come down to I think Pearl Islands or Borneo. I,
I would, yeah, I would say probably between, I mean, I think the top three of the first 10 seasons, which could be argued with, probably going Borneo, Amazon, Pearl Islands.
hmm
But
Yeah, I have to say my favorite like stretch of seasons is kind of is I like the middle seasons
the middle
where
teens, yeah,
yeah. So basically from I mean
from Fiji. I mean, not Fiji,
well no from I would
the
say
Exile Island.
Exile Island basically from Exile Island through Micronesia are kind of the
Hmm.
bet. I mean, you could even extend that to Token Chains if you took out Gabon.
Hmm.
Um,
Definitely.
that range is really good. Um, there's Fiji isn't necessarily the best, but it's still you got some good characters in there. You get Yao
Hmm.
Man. I think Earl is a very underrated winner. People don't really talk about him a whole lot.
They
Um,
don't.
I
I mean,
would I
he
would
also
definitely
didn't really watch any Survivor before going out there, but
he did a good job. I
he
think
did
he
do a good job.
would be someone I'd like to see again.
Hmm.
Um, and I think if I remember correctly, he was a part of the casting process um, for
For a
Game
game
Day.
changer.
So
Yeah.
I that would have I mean I think when they were originally thinking that they were going to have like one winners tribe,
Hmm.
that they were going to have a lot more winners. That he was in the casting process for that. And I really
Hmm.
wanted to see him again. I thought that would have been an interesting experience.
Hmm. Okay. But favorite season from 11 to 20.
Oh, 11 to 20.
Hmm.
Is that including 20 or not? Why don't we not include heroes versus
Let's not
villains? Because
include
that'll make
heroes versus villains.
because that would be the choice. I mean, I believe Micronesia is a really good one. Um,
Hmm.
but I think I'd have to go Cook Islands. I think Cook Islands is a really good season.
Hmm.
You have so many great characters, great people come from Cook Islands. When you talk about, you got Ozzy, you got Yule who hasn't come back.
Come
Excuse
back,
me.
but we want to.
Yeah,
Mm.
we definitely want to see Yule again. And you got Jonathan Penner, you got Parvati. Um,
Hmm.
it's Candace has come back from that season. Oh, well, she's not my
Hmm.
favorite, but but she's come back. So
Hmm.
there have been a lot of like really fascinating, really good characters that have come back from that season.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree 100%. I mean, as far as that stretch of seasons go, I we have pretty similar opinions on a lot of things. But no, it's always been like Cook Islands and Micronesia. Those are the best places to go in that middle
mhm.
section.
I think China is an underrated season as well.
I think it kind of is, but I mean, there's other seasons I'd rather watch than China,
Yeah,
but like,
I really like Todd's game. I mean, yeah, I really like watching Todd. He was a
hmm.
good player, and there were definitely certain characters like that. Basically, that tribe, that Fei Long tribe,
Hmm.
was awesome. I love that tribe. It was the other tribe that kind of sucked.
Hmm.
The Jean Hu. Yeah,
Hmm.
so Fei Long because I had James, you had Todd, Amanda. Amanda wasn't bad. You had
Hmm.
Courtney. I loved watching Courtney. Courtney was fun.
Courtney's hilarious.
I like the snarky comments and stuff like that. Even Jean Robert.
Ad lib for snarky comments.
Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that I would, try to pull a little bit of a Jean Robert if I was going out there. Try to really, start low in the season and then progressively get better as it goes along. No,
I don't think anyone should inspire to, like that's not what I think everyone's inspiration should be.
so on my casting video when I said, favorite Survivor player, Jean Robert.
Well,
You don't
no,
think
like just be like Will Wall. Describe yourself as being like Randy Bailey.
all right. So is there anything else you wanted to talk about here for a little bit?
Um, nothing really. Where this is just our intro video. If you want to have another conversation later where we start talking into deep diving into one of the subjects we want to get into.
Yeah, no, we'll come out with more videos. Probably not a super long period of time. We'll have another video up here. If someone perhaps gets a chance to watch this and you somehow, I don't know for what reason you want to watch this, but if you want to, I don't know, get a hold of me or anything like that on Twitter, I am at Peter Lemke 13. Jackie doesn't have Twitter. She's not really cool. She doesn't have social media.
I might, if we get a following, I might create one.
So never, basically, is what you're saying. So, in the maybe chance that we get a 0 chance thing happening, you might. Yeah. So yeah, I'm at Peter Lemke 13. Yeah, that's. I don't.
Subscribe to our channel if you're seeing this.
Yeah, if you want to. If you want to talk, and if we start getting more people who want to talk about this stuff with us, I think we always have room for more people too. Like if we do get one person who watches this and they decide they want to talk about something with us,
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. How do you want to end this, Jackie?
I don't know. You can start making dinosaur noises. That's fine.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, that seems like a silly way to end it.
Well, that's it. I think that we can call it a podcast there. We are the Survivor Masterminds. Yeah.
Yeah, we are the Armchair Masterminds.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And if you notice, I'm actually in an armchair. Jackie is not, however, because she is lame. You'll learn that pretty fast, though. All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, no. So that's gonna be it. Our next podcast, it's not really a podcast, but the next video that we're probably gonna end up doing is gonna be a cast assessment. So if you're watching this and you want to, or if you want to learn about who we think should be on an all-winner season, just look for the next video. All right.
Bye.
Bye.